go ahead and get the recording going. Oh, there's Dr. Rowland. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
All right, it looks like we are recording now. So first, and Navita, I don't think you were on when I introduced myself poorly, but my name is Dr. Carrie Elder, and I'm the clinical coordinator at Mercer. And typically, Dr. Rowland does all of the clinical coordination, and so I am trying to step in and support her and take a little bit off of her shoulders. And at the same time, we've been moving to this supervision assist program. That is, once we all get the hang of it, it will be wonderful, but on the front end is a little challenging to really sort of get the steps down. So within supervision assist, it is not set up for school counseling right now to complete any kind of application for them on the front end, but it will be in other semesters. So anything that we really do paper copies of or PDF copies, all of that will be in supervision assist. So any evaluations or signing off on students' hours, all of that will be within this program. So I am going to share my screen and just sort of do like a roadmap of supervision assist, how to navigate within it, and then turn it over to you guys to ask questions. And even if you're having specific issues with something, you can even share screen, pull up your account, and we can work through that together. So when you first log into Supervision Assist, it pops up like this. And so I made kind of a demo account with Jane as a site supervisor. So the place that you come to on your dashboard will always be this screen. If you get lost within Supervision Assist by clicking around in the middle or clicking on the black bar at the top, and you need to find your way back to your dashboard, which is where you'll access everything, just click on the Supervision Assist logo in the top left corner. I've learned to associate that logo with dashboard. I wish it just said dashboard. It doesn't. So it probably took me a little too long to figure this out. So that's how I get back to the dashboard, is just by clicking that. So on our dashboard, it has your information up here at the top. It'll have whether you're accepting students or not. And this isn't going to be as important for y'all since we apply through the counties. And so I would say just don't worry about doing anything with that. It'll ask you to update it. Just leave it as is. It's fine. The next part here, it will ask you to complete a profile. I do not need you to do that either. If you just wanted to get rid of that, you can do edit supervision profile and update your site supervisor profile. Again, not necessary. When you come down here, here are the tabs that you're going to be using most of the time. So we have the assign to you button. I'm trying to make that a little bigger maybe. There we go. In the assign to you, this is usually what's going to be highlighted or selected automatically on your dashboard. This is going to show you anything that either myself or Dr. Rowland has sent out for our site supervisors to complete. So these would be like mid-semester or end of semester evaluations. So those will be right here. And that part is intuitive from that point forward. So it'll say complete this evaluation. You click on it and then it's multiple, you just click the buttons and click submit. So that part is no problem. Assign to others, you're not going to use this tab. There's not really going to be a reason for you to use the assign to others. What you will use are the activity logs. So you can access activity logs a couple different ways. One way is right here with the little buttons. The other way is going to be up here next to your dashboard, Supervision Assist button, activity log. They're both going to take you to the same place. I just get in the habit of looking right here because it'll let me know when I have hours to approve. So activity logs really just means one of your counseling students has inputted some hours and they want you to look at them and approve them. So if we click on activity logs, hey, welcome back in. So if we click
Thank you.
All right, so
I'm sorry.
oh, no, I was just welcoming you back in, and then I was just letting you know we are going over how to approve their hours. So it's the third tab in under activity logs, and it'll have a little red button letting you know that you have a student that is asking you to approve their hours. So it looks like on my fake account that a student has a couple to approve. So I'm going to go up to activity log. Click that. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see it. And I can see on here that this student is asking me to approve 2 hours that they were facilitating groups and then 1 hour of observation. So you can click on each one individually if you would like. If they look right to you, if this looks like what they did for the week, then you can select both and then approve selected. And then you're done. Their hours are approved. If you have multiple students down here, you can select all of them and approve them all at once too, so that it's really fast to approve them. But if they don't look right, if you're looking on here and the hours, you know, it looks like maybe they typed 20 instead of 2 or something like that, then you can go in, and I need to move everyone's faces. Hold on a second. You can click on whichever one that you think might not be right. So for example, if that did say 20, you can click on where it says group, and it'll pull up this panel on the right side and give you more information about it. And this is helpful because you have the option in the right corner where it says deny and request changes. That might be tiny on your screen. Can you see that? Okay, good. So you can deny it and push it back to them, and you can put some comments in here like, you know, hey, I think you put 20 hours instead of 2. Can you fix this? It'll kick it back to the student to put a 2 in instead of 20 and resubmit their hours for you to approve it. So, I mean, I don't anticipate that coming up a lot, but just in case it does, so that you know how to send it back to them. So otherwise, if they look good, you'll select all of them and then approve their hours. Any questions about their hours or approving them? Okay. So I'm going to hit the Supervision Assist icon in the top left corner to get back to my dashboard.
Dr. Elder.
Yes.
I put a question in the chat box, but I can ask you. I was asking, is that the future of Supervision Assist, or is that what we should be seeing currently?
This will be, hopefully you'll be doing this now. So do you have students who have invited you into Supervision Assist?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't see anything, like any hours.
Who is your student?
They can't log hours until 2 things have happened: that their site supervisor has created an account, and that they have submitted their liability insurance to me and I've approved it. And once I approve that, then they can log their hours. And so that you know, for this semester only, we're letting students backlog their hours in huge chunks. So it just feels really harsh to ask them to go in and log them per week for the whole semester. And so what I've asked them to do is say, hey, if you have 20 hours of individual sessions, go ahead and put in 20. And so if you see that 20 this time, that's probably right, but just communicate with your student to see how they're backlogging their hours. The dates are going to be off. We've noticed within Supervision Assist, some students are allowed to log hours as far back as August 1st. Some students can log hours August 16th, and some are September 30th. It is really weird. There's no rhyme or reason to it. So you will see really random dates that they're backlogging their hours just for this semester. And so the point of, we're not going for perfection this semester. We're just wanting to get the hours in however we can, and then you approve them.
Yeah, this is our first semester, so it seems like things are a little bit disjointed. But if you have concerns about the logging, the hours, they should be able to show you the paper copy that they were responsible for keeping on a weekly basis. Or we also have an Excel spreadsheet that has a running account. So they can either show you that one, the summary, the Excel spreadsheet, or the weekly log that should correspond with what they're going to put into Supervision Assist.
Yeah, thank you for that. Next semester though, we won't have them do this. They will be starting out the first week and they should be logging their hours weekly. So I'm going to be asking them every Friday, log your hours. And so we won't have any of these like chunks of, 20 hours or however many they're putting in. All right. So I went back to my dashboard by clicking the Supervision Assist button up here. The other thing that you'll do within Supervision Assist, other than evaluations, which are going to be under the Assign to You tab, the activity logs, approving their hours. The other thing that you might do are live sessions. So Dr. Rowland, you might be able to speak to this a little bit more. Are school counseling students going to be recording sessions using live session in here?
If it is approved by the school district.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Only if it's approved.
Right. And so on my end, that is also when I'm communicating with students. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about how Supervision Assist functions with this live session feature. And then I'll talk about what this might need for you and your site, and y'all can sort of decide what you're comfortable with.
And that it is confidential and HIPAA compliant. So yes.
Yep. So in the live session feature, I need to move things around again so I can see here. When you go to live sessions, your students can share videos with you to watch. So when you click on live session, this is all that's going to come up. And I can see that a student has shared a session for me to review. And if I click on it, I can add notes in here to them. Hey, I noticed, and whenever you add your note, it'll time mark it to the video. So if at 2 minutes in, they froze and, whatever, you might make a note of that and it'll time mark it to that specific spot. So on the student's end, they have a lot of options within Supervision Assist. They can record audio and video sessions by just having either a laptop or logging in on their phone in the room. And using it as a recording device that they can then share the session with you as your site supervisor or their site supervisor, or they can share it with their faculty supervisor from Mercer. So that will allow us or you to review the session, make notes, and then talk with them about it, or however you want to do that. They also have the option of uploading sessions into Supervision Assist. So if you have a student that already recorded a session on a recording device, we're asking them to upload them into Supervision Assist so that we can review them in Supervision Assist. And then anything from this point forward, everything really does need to go just into Supervision Assist if they're recording sessions. The other thing they can do is actually conduct telehealth sessions through Supervision Assist. And so that's the third option that students have with this program, is actually using it as a platform. And like Dr. Rowland said, it checks all the boxes for being HIPAA compliant. It meets all of our standards. And the students, in order to use Supervision Assist, had to go through a HIPAA training specific to Supervision Assist. So that one of the benefits of doing this way is if for some reason a student, isn't there on site, I don't know when that would be or how this would work with you guys, or if you would even need this. Maybe the student isn't on campus that day, but there's a session, something like that. They could still connect using Supervision Assist as the telehealth platform. The other thing they can do is invite family members in as needed. So it has a function on there that the students are aware of that says, invite somebody. They can enter the email address of a mom, a dad, a guardian, you as their site supervisor, if you want to watch the session or be a part of it, and then do telehealth sessions through here. It records the session, and then they have the option of who they want to share that session with. any questions about this? They've been told not to use this feature, to use the telehealth feature unless they have approval from y'all as their site supervisor. What questions come up for you guys around this, or what concerns might you have? Okay. Those are the basics. This is what you'll be doing within Supervision Assist. The other part, I don't have an evaluation to pull up, but would be the assigned to you. It'll say, please, complete the end of semester evaluation. You click on it and complete it and submit it. And that part really is very intuitive. That part is easy within Supervision Assist. If you wanted to see all your students, you can go up to My Students on this black bar right here and click it, and it'll list your students. And then, so right now, if I click on My Student, it brings up all of their information.
Dr.
So-
Elder, can you double check to make sure an evaluation is in there? Because I got an email from a site supervisor yesterday about the evaluation.
While she's doing that, Miss Rowland,
Yes.
so the email that you sent with the evaluation link, is that something separate?
Yes, that is something separate. That's
Oh, okay.
right. That's not the evaluation of the student. That's actually an
Okay.
evaluation
Oh,
of our
program.
program.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
right. Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So these are the evaluations that we have in there right now, Dr. Rowland.
Mhm. Yeah, so that was a question. Okay. So they will see those?
Yes, so I will be
Okay.
going in and assigning them to the site supervisors. Once we have all the site supervisors creating an account, that I was hoping
Okay.
after today.
Okay.
And then they will go to the student for their self-eval and evaluation of site and all that. They have access to all of them, but then to make it easier, I just assign them to them. And so when I assign them, they show up under the Assign to You tab. So it creates like a task list essentially.
Okay. All right. So if that is assigned to a site supervisor, then it's going to be important that it be done before the end of the semester, which means we will be assigning quickly because the end of the semester is next week. Well, it technically is the 18th or the 17th for you guys. So yeah, we would have to do it quickly.
Yep. We're doing all this quickly.
Yes.
All right, so I'm curious what questions or concerns that y'all as site supervisors have, or any kind of feedback that you might have, or ideas of how I can help support you in this process.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, and
It'll-
then you all are available if like we have questions. But who do we reach out to? Do we reach out to
to me.
Supervisor Assist? You? Okay, Dr.
Yep.
Elder. Okay.
I
right, will
have learned this program. So any questions you have, I'm going to stick in case you don't have it, I got to stop sharing to see the chat though. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
reach
put
out
my
to
email
Dr. Elder.
address.
You reach out Dr. Elder regarding assistance with Supervision Assist, but anything related to the program, then you reach out to me. But the Mercer student will tell you that anyhow. They'll have my information that
Okay.
they should have shared with you already.
Yes, yes, yes.